it going? I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Daniel.
So we're here in New York, in the new campaign for. Is it INC? Is it Inc? Is it Incorporated?
It's Inc, but
it's Inc?
It can be whatever you want.
Is that so?
That's
so it's Inc for Macy's.
Inc for Macy's.
This is the second consecutive time you're doing it for that?
Yeah, it's kind of nice to be asked to come
So
back.
did you ask, like, why me? Why me twice?
It was, in fact, I was begging.
You were begging?
I said, please don't get someone else, will destroy me. Finally.
End of your career.
End of my career.
But speaking of career, it's going amazing.
It's going all right.
So you in this campaign, you're shooting The Host, which is Twilight, Stephenie Meyer's next
It is
trilogy.
Stephenie Meyer. It's very different to Twilight. It's for a more mature audience. It's science fiction. And that we finished a couple of months ago, and that will come out in March next year. And I'm about to go off to Belgium for 6 months to film something called The White Queen, which is about Edward IV and his wife and political intrigue and all this kind of thing.
Okay, so you're steering away from sort of the teen films then? You don't want to be compared to, say, another Brit that,
Listen, I would be always flattered to be compared with anyone, but I think as an actor, you want to keep doing as many different things as you can.
And learn from the mistakes, and like not dating their co-stars, maybe?
Again, it's always, hey, he's a lucky fella, that's all I can say. But, keep it professional.
Exactly. So you're from Britain, you've come over to shoot this campaign. You don't have Macy's in Britain, right?
No, we don't.
And we don't have it in Australia. I'm Australian, so we don't have it. So what's the comparison for you guys in Britain?
Maybe Topshop.
Topshop.
Yeah, I'd say Topshop.
And the clothing for this season, it resembles that? What sort of vibe? Did you have it say in the collection, or?
Well, the thing I like about working with Macy's is it's really collaborative. So you can say what you think and they'll listen and they'll change it. But what I like about Macy's is they kind of make it easy for a guy. We don't want to have to think too hard. I'm not saying all of us have to think too hard, but most of us don't. Whereas you can go into a Macy's store, you can go into the ink section, and you can find pretty, workable things that you can take straight off the shelf without having to think too much.
Is that what you did for tonight?
That's what I did for tonight.
You went into the ink section and had a bit of a...
I want that.
Is it like that? Do they give you a key and you have the whole department store and you just pick whatever you want?
No, I wish it was like that, but it's unfortunately not.
If only. Nice. So in the campaign, like shooting on set, is it any different? You've shot Burberry before. Is it different to shoot Macy's, or same sort of vibe? You're giving your blue steel as well? Or?
Don't say blue steel.
Off boundaries?
Everything's always different. But no, working with Macy's, they're such a nice bunch, and they work with you. They're not too proud to listen to mere mortals. They'll listen to what you've got to say.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like this look. It's slightly more sophisticated. It's slightly more mature, more evening orientated.
Yeah. Do you ever get used to seeing yourself up on that?
I can't quite bring myself to it.
And how do you prepare for the next year? Because obviously it's going to be huge for you with your new films coming out. So is there any preparation for that, or you just go along for the ride?
Go along for the ride. Don't ever take it too seriously. Don't believe the hype. To be honest with you, when I finish a job, it's finished. And you kind of look forward. I don't want to think about consequences of anything like that. I think as an actor, you've just got to think about doing your work and less about
of course.
all that stuff.
Is this from experience, or do you get advice from your parents who are also actors?
I get a bit of advice, but it's just kind of what I sense, that if you start paying too much attention to what people say about you, or I don't know what people think, you can get lost in that.
Yeah, and a lot of people think a lot on the internet. I had a bit of a search of you, and it's all positive.
Really?
Yeah, which is nice. Which is unusual.
That's good. Don't look on the internet. It's a world of pain.
Yes, it can be.
If there's 10 nice things said and there's one nasty thing said, that's the thing that's going to go straight in.
Exactly.
So don't look on the internet.
Yeah. Totally. And you used to date an Australian. Have you been to Australia? Or?
I have. I went to Melbourne recently.
Okay.
Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about the clothes.
Yeah, sure.
I love Australia.
Okay.
I went to Sydney when I was very young. I got bitten by a jellyfish.
Ah,
had to go to hospital.
Painful, right?
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Melbourne recently, the food's amazing. It's kind of young culture down there. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a great place. And your ultimate male fashion icon?
Terrible question. Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams.
Not that I try and emulate him, but I just think he's a cool guy.
Yeah, no, he's definitely cool.
Yeah, gets it right all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
James Dean,
of course.
says that.
Well, you've got your leather jacket on, you've given that vibe today.
I feel a bit like James Dean.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Alright, so there's a party downstairs waiting for us. We should go
Apparently
and
so.
see the collection. And are you hosting it or what's going on? Are you just going to point out, I
I'm-
designed this?
I'm hosting it. Hopefully, I'm not saying anything on the microphone
Okay.
because I'd slip up. I'm just going to have a drink.
Perfect, sounds good.
Sit in the corner.
Well, I'll see you down there.
All right.
Pleasure, Max.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you very much, mate.
Pleasure.
Fuck.